This is a spectacle I've been wanting to see for a few years, but I kept forgetting about it, so I set my alarm and it went off Sunday night about 8 o'clock. I thought, sod it, I'm going tomorrow. Here we are. So, the Abbots Bromley horn dance. It's performed at the Barthelmy Fair and was first recorded in 1226, but could be much older. And it's one of the few ritual rural customs that survive the passage of time. And it all starts at the church. And the origins of St Nicholas's Church were first recorded in 1002, so the site and the dance may be much older, possibly a pagan Anglo-Saxon remnant. Now, most of the medieval church you see here, it dates from the 12th to 13th centuries, and it was extensively restored during the 19th century, but much older work is evident in places. And the clock tower you see today was built in 1688, but it was built to replace its predecessor after it collapsed. Today the horn dance takes place annually on Wakes Monday, August the 9th. Now, the Wakes Week is a holiday period in parts of England and Scotland and was originally a religious celebration or feast, but the tradition of Wakes Week is sort of disappearing in recent times. And the horns are collected from the church about 8 o'clock in the morning, and they are reindeer antlers. Now, I did read that some folklorists point out that reindeer had been extinct in England and Wales during the 11th century, way before probably, and there's no evidence that any domestic reindeer herds remained at that time. So they say that it follows that the antlers must have been imported from Scandinavia at some point between the 11th and 17th centuries. And they say that this lends weight to their theory that the custom began with only a hobby horse, and that the horn dance component was added later. But there is strong evidence pointing to them being a Viking origin, and they have been carbon dated to around 11th century. So the Vikings must have brought them over if they'd already been dated to that date. So, as I was saying, the horn dancers will collect their ancient reindeer antlers from St Nicholas's Church about 8 o'clock in the morning, beginning a 10-mile journey round the local villages and out to Blifffield Hall before returning to the church hours later. The dancers comprise 6 antlermen, a fool, a hobby horse, a bowman, possibly representing Robin Hood, who's played by a child, and Maid Marian. And Maid Marian collects alms from the church, for the church, in a strange cudgel-shaped wooden box. And the music is provided by a melodeon or accordion player and a triangle. Spikes fall up there. Keep the birds off. Very dear, the birds for the pigeons. This very ancient dance is thought to be a fertility rite. It's been speculated the use of antlers suggests an Anglo-Saxon origin during the pagan period connected with the ruling dynasty of Mercia. Apparently one of the most potent elements of the dance is coming into contact with the pig's bladder on a stick wielded by the fool. Now, the dance has been described as both unsettling and reassuring, with its symbolism like some long forgotten language. A significance that no longer makes sense to modern eyes, but is very British regardless.
Eventually.